shit right away. I'm hearing lag right off the bat. Nice.
Welcome to the dtalks podcast. Yeah. Welcome to the dtalks pod where we don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah. Welcome to the dtalks podcast.
Am I on screen yet? I'm on fucking screen? What's fucking going on, people? I'm gonna let the theme song go out so we don't get any fuckiness with the audio. We good? We're good. That's McKenna on the theme song today. She's back. We're here. Duncan's already in the live chat. He says, damn, 156, you've come a long way. Proud of you, fam. Proud of you, Duncan. Proud of you for being here. Duncan was on episode 28 or something like that. I'll have to go out in a second. But before we get in the show, I got to say a quick fuck you to a lot of people. We got a list. We're going to war today. If you didn't read the title, if you didn't, you're like, what's going on? I see all these question mark people. I see Aiden Ross with his eyes crossed out. We're going to war. We're going to war with Aiden Ross. We're going to war with influencers out here scamming their fans, with Instagram trying to get me to pay to boost my fucking post because it just makes me feel bad about myself. We're going to be going to war with all my subs, all 800 something of you that don't be watching the podcast. Going to war with all those people. People that watch it, you guys are cool. Duncan, you're cool. Duncan's here. Who else we got? We're going to war with a couple other people too. People that park on the wrong fucking side of the road. Be shooting fireworks off on random days of the year, but then be calling the cops on myself or other poor people when we do the same shit. I don't care. I don't care if you want to do those things, but it's just convenient that the cops only show up when it's people that make less money. Yeah, that's the energy we're on today. We're gonna have some fun later, but right now we're gonna talk some shit. Okay, so we got the white people calling the cops. Oh yeah, Morgan Spurlock. You guys don't know who that is? He's the guy who made the Super Size Me documentary. Fuck him. Why? Because there would be a lot less people here right now to make these terrible fucking laws if this guy wouldn't have made McDonald's get rid of the Super Size Me. Because I bet some of these people in fucking Congress would have died of heart attacks. We're going. If you didn't get it, you see what's happened. I got holes in my shirt, okay? This is what we're doing today. Morgan Spurlock, yeah, he's out. LinkedIn. So it's just a terrible app. It's not exciting to use LinkedIn in any way whatsoever. I know Gary Vee says it's cool. I just can't get into it. Anybody who has not yet streamed Blue Hour, we got a problem. Me and you. We got issues. Also, people who don't tip. And yeah, that was the last one. So yeah, that's that. I'm just kidding. We're not going to be going that cycle the whole time. I just had to set the tone, let you guys know that I'm losing it slowly, losing my sanity. But before we get into the whole episode and I elaborate on some of that stuff today, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about car insurance. These days, it seems that we're able to do more and more from home. So while you're at home, why are you saving money on your car insurance? Your hometown agency, Kenosha Auto Insurance, is specialized for years, literal years. Simple. Hassle-free car insurance using the latest in touch-free technology to help you and your family get the best rates. So, what are you doing, bro? Give them a call today, 262-448-4141. That's 262-448-4141. KenoshaINS.com. It's on the screen right now. It's linked down below. Tell them Rita dtalks sent you. The worst that could happen is you will get the best rates. Also, if you guys are new here and you enjoy music, podcasts, comedy, hooping videos, stuff like that, consider subscribing because we got a whole lot of that going on around here. And I don't know if I mentioned this already. Oh, I did, because the people that didn't stream it, I've got an issue with. But I dropped a new project over the weekend. Think it's my best stuff. I think you should check it out. It's linked down below as well. I think it still says pre-save. That's my bad. I got to switch that to stream. But if you click it, it'll take you there anyways. So thank you to those that already have. It's looking like it's going to be like the biggest first week I've had ever. So it's really cool, and I'm thankful for that. Well, we're going to get to the sappy shit later. Okay? We got to have some fun. We got to talk some shit. McKenna, you want to show them where Ty was supposed to be today? Yeah, Big Ty is supposed to be here today. He's not. Give me a boo for Ty. Yeah, he was supposed to be here. I have no idea what's going on with him. He was here on Friday, and he basically said, he's like, I'm either going to come out today or I'm going to come out Monday. And I was like, okay, well, I'd rather have you come out Monday then. So then he goes, you know what, never mind. I'll come both days if that'll be better because I want to hang out with you today. I'm like, okay, cool. Because if you guys don't know, he lives about 50 minutes from where we shoot the show. So he comes out. We dap up at the end of it. I'm like, yo, I'll see you Monday. He goes, I'll see you Monday. I don't know where he's at. So if you guys want to give somebody shit today, send some shit to Big Ty. Send him any kind of hate you can think of. The meanest comments you can conjure up, send to Big Ty. All that being said, I mentioned at the top of the show that we are going to be talking about Aiden Ross a little bit and influencer scams. This isn't necessarily a super big scam, but a friend of mine, someone who's been on the show a couple of times, I think more than a couple of times, Kevin Klitzka, he was recently a winner of an Aiden Ross giveaway, and in winning, now this is the second time he's won, he received nothing. Apparently, he was supposed to get some money this time, and about a year ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, he had won another giveaway. Pretty crazy that the same guy won 2 giveaways from the same streamer, and this guy has like millions of followers. But he's won both times and not received anything. Now, we're gonna kind of break it down here in a second because Kevin did tweet about this. I did have an article for that that I was gonna have you pull up. My bad. I'm gonna just read here what he tweeted because I did have it linked. But you know, shit hits the fan. And I did reach out to Kevin as well. So if you guys don't know who Aiden Ross is, he's a big streamer over on Twitch. He blew up kind of for he was in the gaming scene, and then he sort of got noticed by the FaZe Clan, and I'm sure you've heard of them. They're infamous with for a lot of different scams. I think they had the Save the Kids coin that was a really big crypto scam earlier last year. So he got noticed by them. They kind of helped elevate his career a little bit. Then I believe he linked up with a bunch of different rappers, kind of flew him to stardom that way. And then after that, he's sort of been a huge proponent of Big Gamba, as they call it, which is basically these online gambling sites that promote almost exclusively to children. Not completely, but they're really easy to get around the adult like firewall that they put in place. And this guy, as well as a bunch of other streamers, get paid literally millions of dollars a month to pretend to play these gambling games with set amounts of money that the company gives them to play with. So they don't even play with the money. The company gives them $1 million. Then they also load their account with about $500,000 so they can continue playing this game and show their followers, usually young and impressionable, how easy it is to win money doing this, and that you should get into it. Really dangerous, and I believe gambling is one of the deadliest vices on the planet. So really bad stuff. And I guess Aiden has been confronted about it a couple of times, and he just kind of said, well, I'm making too much money to not do it. So, you know, I'm not saying he's the worst guy in the world. I don't know him personally, but it's not a good look. I can say that. So my friend Kevin, been a sub to him for, I believe, 2 years, it says here. Let me pull this up. I was kind of gone off on a tangent there. He's been subbed to him for quite a while. You know, kind of crazy. Kev's been on this podcast. He's not a patron, but he subbed to this guy for 2 years. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm told you, we going for everybody today. Let's see. Kevin Klitzka, I got it pulled up. And shout out, you know, everyone's getting boost today. I'm coming for everybody. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we've got it right here. So, Kevin won. So this is 5 days ago. He won the giveaway. And I'm going to put it up here. You probably won't be able to see it, but he's got a little video here of him getting selected. I'm actually going to play the audio from Aiden because Aiden actually says Kevin's name, and he's like, you won. So let's see here. Let's see.
Money for me, my parents. My dad lost his job. I got you, bro. Kevin, I got you, bro. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Congratulations, Kevin. You are the next giveaway winner.
Yeah, so that...
I will shoot you guys over some money.
Yeah, so Kev wins the giveaway. I mean, and people that know Kev, that's his Instagram account. So, yeah, he wins, and he tweets at Aiden after he wins. He says, and a very classy Twitter handle Aiden has, by the way, right now. It's AR15 the Demon. So that's fantastic. He says at him, can we make sure I get paid this time? Won a giveaway a year ago for your first PC and never got that. I've been a two-year sub, Brody. Trying to be polite with him. Then the next day, still hadn't gotten anything. And the dude tweeted out, Aiden did, Red Dead RP is the best content I've ever done in a long time. I need to find a way to stream it. And then Kev replied to him and said, second giveaway, I got burned on your PC 2 years ago, and now this, and I've never gotten anything. 2.5 years sub, sad, bro. I don't know if he's still subscribed to him, but Kev, I would unsubscribe from him because I believe in Twitch is different than YouTube. Like, you pay to be subscribed to somebody on Twitch. I don't know a lot about Twitch because I don't do it, but I believe you pay. So, not a good look. On top of the stuff I mentioned earlier, the big gamba and everything, right? So it looks like Aiden is he was playing a regular video game, doing some giveaways. Cool, good shit. That's awesome. He's got tons of money. He should do something like that every once in a while. Kevin, the homie, participated in said giveaway, I guess twice, and did not receive any. Won both times and didn't receive anything. I reached out to Kevin to ask him for a comment because I was watching. There was a clip that had come up on my TikTok or whatever? It was a clip of Stephen A. when he had gotten like completely burned by some player, where he went on, I guess, like 2 days prior and made a claim about somebody wanting a trade or doing something, whatever, and about a player, and then that person was so annoyed that he had made that statement, and that because it was a complete like assumption that Stephen A. had made, and he's like, came on First Take 2 days later, and he was like, "You have my number. You can call me. You could have asked me for comment." And he was like, "I just didn't think you would." He's like, "Well, did you ask?" And he didn't. So I didn't want to be like that. I want to make sure I reached out to Kev. I haven't heard from him in a while, but I reached out to him, and his official statement is not available for comment. So all that to say that. So it's not a good look, and I feel very sad for Kevin and for any of his other fans that are doing that. So I don't know. I just how do people like this get the platforms that they acquire? Because it's like a guy like that. I've seen some of his stuff, and he seems like a funny guy, like a likable-ish person. But then kind of how I was introduced to him was through Hassan Piker and Ethan Klein of H3. I believe they went on a stream with him to talk to him about his, or maybe it was just Hassan, but they're talking to him about the big Gamba stuff that he was doing. And they're like, "Yo, you know this is fucked up, right? Like, that, that's, you can't just justify, getting $1 million. Like, you're fucking over kids. Or even if they're not kids, if they are adult, you're like ruining their lives potentially, because the shit that they're going to be playing, it's rigged for you to win on your stream." And it's hilarious. And a couple of these streamers, I don't know if Aiden particularly, but this other guy, Trainwreck, and a couple other people, big streamers over on Twitch, that all do this gambling kind of thing. I don't know how much they're doing it anymore, but they were doing it, this was a couple months ago, a ton. And they had gotten busted literally like on the live stream, like having either themselves or one of their like buddies in like their entourage or their clique, like message their person at the company that makes the gambling website to load their account with more money, because they were like, "Bro, I was supposed to get a jackpot," like whatever, and like just like the curtain comes full clean and we can see exactly who these people are. So it's kind of jacked up. And I believe in Aiden Ross's case specifically, I believe he was making over $1 million a month from the place. They were sending him $1 million plus loading his account with money to play. And so he basically just said like, "Yeah, I know it's wrong, but I'm getting this much money. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I could set my mom up forever. I could do this." And it's like, "Yeah, bro, but like, you're deliberately taking that from other people, because the companies are not going to pay you that much if they are not getting a return on investment." And so that means a lot of these young people are playing it because of these guys, Aiden Ross, Trainwreck, or whatever. It was kind of a bigger story a few months back, but I just thought it was interesting and worth bringing up, since one of our friends just recently got burned by him on a giveaway. So I thought it was interesting. So he's kind of the first person we're going to war with that was, I guess, somewhat serious. That's why I put him in the thumbnail. Now, I have mentioned that, I made the joke that, F. Morgan Spurlock. I actually don't have a problem with that guy. He's totally fine. I mean, kind of weird. But, and the second Super Size Me was not as good as the first one. But there's a second one. Yeah, it's a YouTube exclusive movie. And he, in the plot of that film, is trying to do a fast food restaurant the right way. So I think it seemed like he had remorse for how harshly people started to look at McDonald's because of the way he portrayed them. So then he wanted to like kind of show the flip side, like, well, this is how difficult it would actually be to make a healthy fast food, and this is why they can't, basically. Because it was, except for there was some weird shit where like he like met with these like chicken companies, and like he was trying to choose like a free range chicken and stuff. And I don't remember if he ended up going with them or not, but it was just really weird that he's like hanging out with the chicken and then talking to the executive about like what they taste like and how he's gonna make his sandwiches. It was just weird. Not as interesting as the first one. But I made the joke that had he not made that movie, we'd have Super Size Me milkshakes and McFlurries, which would then potentially have gotten rid of some of these old fucks that are making laws for us. Granted, none of those people look that terribly out of shape. A couple of them actually. None of them are that terribly, I guess, disgusting looking. But it's, I don't know if you guys know, if you haven't, if you've been living under a rock, there was a sort of a big decision made on Friday, which is convenient too that they do all these things on Fridays, because it's like, fuck it, we get the weekend now. Like no one can say anything, no one can tell us to do anything about it because we get the weekend to just go hang out. So that's great. But if I'm referring to Roe v. Wade being overturned, and I don't know how educated people are on this that are my viewers. I'm obviously not. I'm not some fucking professor on these sorts of things, but I know a little bit. And I did some research today as well to make sure I was kind of up to date on what the things that were going on, because I did not understand why it was even up for a conversation. But apparently there was some other case that was being brought to the Supreme Court about regarding abortions, and the Supreme Court, because they have whatever majority right now that sways to the Republican side, they kind of jumped on that opportunity to be like, well, we should also reevaluate this thing because we think this is wrong as well. Not a good look. Not a good look for anybody. And yeah, so they ended up overturning Roe v. Wade, which is basically a woman's right to choose, if you're unaware. And it's just kind of mind-blowing to me. I don't want to, we're not going to bog, this is the 3-year of the show. I want to have some fun today, but I can't not say anything about this. And I just, if you're somebody who is personally pro-life, I respect your opinion for that for yourself, like for you to want that for yourself. Whereas if you were to get pregnant, that you would choose that no matter what scenario. I think that's totally fine. I think it's beautiful that you're allowed to do that. However, I cannot get behind any stretch of there is little to no argument that you could make that would justify not allowing somebody to do the opposite. If you, a friend of mine who I think usually maybe leans in opposition to me on a lot of political issues when it comes to like the more cultural issues. He is very, very pro-gun, very pro the right to or to not get vaccinated. And he basically made a post saying, it was a repost, and I do think it is funny that I'm referring to people's posts because that's all everybody does now when something big happens. It's post whatever. I guess it's all we can do because the fucking Supreme Court does not. There's the majority of the United States is pro-choice, but the Supreme Court majority is somehow not. Whatever. But he made a post that basically said, if you are, pro-gun, like I believe you have the right to own a gun. You then should also have the right to choose to not get vaccinated if that's what you want to do. In the same breath, you have the right to get an abortion. You have the right to that's a personal choice. And I just think it's really crazy that we can use religion or whatever other reason to get rid of that for people. And again, I don't care if you yourself as a woman, or even if you're a couple and you are both super pro life, and you're like, no, if something happens, like, we're keeping that kid. If we get pregnant, like, we're keeping this kid. That's great. And that's like the beauty of the fucking you get to choose thing, right? You get to choose. You have the right to be super religious if that's what you want. You have the right to not be. You have the right to not do that. So I just think it's crazy that we're like, some people are celebrating that. And I hope that that we can kind of right this wrong, because I feel like this is a step backwards. I find it hard to not see it as that. And I know I'm not the most well-spoken, well-educated on this, but I just think it's important to bring it up. And I do have someone calling in, so we're going to switch the tone in a second here. But I wanted to bring up one other statistic. This is from ABC News, and maybe if I do this as a highlight or something, maybe I'll put this up on the screen. The craziest thing about this being overturned is that ABC News ran a poll, and again, this doesn't say exactly how recent this is, but this is from today. The graph is from an article today, so I don't know how long ago they did this poll. 54. So the question is, should the U.S. Supreme Court uphold or overturn Roe v. Wade? 54% of those polled said uphold, and only 28 said overturn. So it's not like it's like 54-46, like it's like this close thing. It's like 54 are like, it needs to fucking stay a thing, and then only 28 are like really crazy diehard, like it should be reversed. And then there's this whole chunk in the middle where people are like, I don't really care. Kind of weird. I guess you're allowed to not care, but it's just interesting. Then the next question is, abortions should be, first option is legal / all or most cases, or illegal in all or most cases. 58% of people think it should be legal, and only 37% think it should be illegal. Again, there's a chunk that doesn't fucking care. And then on top of that, the decision as to whether or not a woman can have an abortion should be, option 1, left to the woman and her doctor. Option 2, regulated by law. 70% of the country thinks it should be left to the woman and the doctor, and 24% the other way. And again, there's another 6% there, or whatever, missing. But so it's just like, I think the part that's discouraging for many people, and again, regardless, I think if you are pro-choice or not, I think it should be discouraging to see that a majority of the population thinks something should be this way, but yet we are going with the minority of that because of politics, because of money, because of control. And I think that that's really sad, no matter what way you put it. Aside from that, I guess fuck LinkedIn, right? That's fuck LinkedIn. I just updated my LinkedIn the other day. I didn't know how to segue away from that, so we did it. It was there. It happened. That's how I feel about it. If you disagree, I don't know what's wrong with you, but hey, it is what it is. We can still continue on with the show. I do have somebody calling in a second. They said they wanted to call. I don't know what they want to talk about, but they asked if they could call in, as it is the 3-year anniversary. I'm curious, on a lighter note, what are some things you guys want to see? What are some things you guys want to see in a 3rd year? I don't know why I couldn't speak the first time, because I want to, spice things up. That's why I started off the show kind of coming at some people, kind of hoping I would make some sort of, misstep or mistake that would cause me to have to, I don't know, writers use it all the time in film and movies, where it's like, write yourself into a corner, because then you have to make something really great to get out of it. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to mess up really bad today. Say something really fucked up that, like, I just have to be infinitely more entertaining than next week. What was that? She didn't want to be mic'd up, but what'd you say?
I said, let's not do that.
Why not?
Because
here's the thing. It's 3 years in. We got to get to 1,000 subs here one of these days. We still haven't got to 1,000 subs. I got to do something. Something ain't right.
maybe it's me.
Maybe it's you?
Yeah, so
This is McKenna. I will say,
it's my retirement party.
this is also, as well as this is the 3rd year of the podcast, or the celebration of the start of the 3rd year, this is also McKenna's retirement party. This is her last day with us. for sure. She'll probably be back every now and again. Maybe she'll be back as a guest. She hasn't been on since, what, like 30?
Yeah,
30 something? Yeah, so maybe she'll be back on as a guest one of these days. As she is a full-blown nurse now, or just about.
I am,
Okay.
bro.
I didn't know. Well, you're in training, so you still have your training. I don't know. I didn't want to put that on you if you didn't want to be on you. Okay.
I have my license.
Let me say. She said she wants to call in now. All right. I'm not gonna call her because that will just be. Yeah. So okay. So you have your license. That's.
Yeah,
am I-
so I'm a registered nurse.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but like I didn't want to be like, oh, she's a fucking nurse, and then what if one of these listeners goes to the hospital to see you, to be checked on, worked on by you, and you're like, well, I'm still in training. I gotta ask the other nurse.
So I'm
that's
still
a
a
that's a
nurse.
good, but that's a valid point of why I wouldn't want to put that on you. I want to let you come to that. If you wanted to say you are a registered nurse, we get that. Okay, is this lady gonna call me? I don't think she's gonna call me.
What?
We're gonna keep going until if she calls, she
Why
calls.
don't you call her?
Cause I just feel okay. We're gonna call her. It's okay. She called. Let's see. Yo.
Wait, whoa, hold up. You answered?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here right now. Can you hear her
Oh
in the
my
headphones?
god,
Yeah.
this is so weird because okay, so it's like delayed on live. So I was like watching you and you're like talking about whatever you're talking about and then you said yo and I was like, "Oh my god, time has not caught up yet."
Oh,
That's
yeah.
very strange.
Yeah, there's a slight delay in the stream versus what we're actually doing in real time.
So can people hear me right now?
Yeah, they can hear you. They can hear you.
It's badass. Am I like next to the microphone or like
Yeah.
how's that working?
Yeah, you're next to the microphone. You're next to the microphone right now.
Awesome. Well, I actually just tuned in. Normally I'm in by well, I guess it's 7 here, 6:30 there. So it's 7:30 here. But normally I tune in at 7, but I've been busy tonight, so I didn't have time to. So I don't really know where you're at in the podcast.
Oh, trust me,
But
we were just getting ready for you. That's what we were doing.
I bet it takes 30 minutes to warm up for me. I'm not gonna lie.
So-
uh,
Well, I appreciate you
no,
calling in, dog.
Honestly, I just wanted to call and say congratulations because I know you posted on your Instagram story, like ideas of what to do or what to say or who to talk to. And I was
Mhm.
like, this is your 300th episode?
No, not 300. 3 years. 156.
Sorry, not 300. Sorry. Okay.
We'll
my
be there
bad.
soon. 3 more years.
Either way, both big commitments or big achievements. And I don't know. I just want to say congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you, dog. Thank you so much. That's for people that are unaware. This is Kaylee McCracken speaking. She's been on the show many times, and will be on the show many more times. So, thank you, dog. I appreciate
I know
that.
exactly when I can be on the show next. Do we want to book that right now?
Sure. When is that? When can you be on next?
I booked a plane ticket home today, so now I know.
Oh shit.
Let me check the date.
She's gonna come on the end of the
July,
episode.
August. So I fly in the 18th, which is a Thursday.
August?
So August 22nd.
I
can be on.
I'll have to talk to you after we go live because there are some things potentially going on in August that I cannot talk about yet. But I will talk to
Wait,
you.
what?
Yes, I will talk to you afterwards. She's perplexed. All right, we're gonna segue. Can I say just one last time thank you so much for calling in, Kaylin? I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, dude. I'm so proud of you. And also Blue Hour fucking slap.
Thank you. That means a lot. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. What was it? It has talked in the title.
Talk a lot.
Talk a lot.
Yeah,
Yes. That's my favorite.
that's your favorite one. That's yeah. A lot of people. The homie Brad Jackson and I worked on that one together. So,
Nice.
if you guys know who
Shout
that
out
is,
Brad
he's a homie. He be in the live chats all the time.
Nice.
But yeah. So well, thank you. That means a lot. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely, dude. You have a great podcast, and I'm gonna watch it for a little bit here, and then probably go to bed.
All right, dog. Well, you have a good rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching.
All right, see ya.
Peace. Kayla McCracken, everybody. She's here. Oh, that was an easy cue. It's there. We did it. Wow, that was very nice of her to say that. I get weird with with compliments sometimes, so I hope I didn't come off like very cold. I get nervous that I come off cold with compliments sometimes. I just don't know what to say. I want to be like, it's like when someone says happy birthday to you, I just want to say happy birthday back, because I'm just like, it's like my least favorite thing, because it's not necessarily a compliment, but it's like something that you can't say that. If someone's like, oh man, I like your hair, I can be like, oh, I like your hair, you know, or that's, oh, you got a cool shirt. Like, you could find something real quick and be like, well, you know, I like that thing about you, and it's not that you're making it up. Like, you just like have to really quick find something that you do like about the person. I don't know why that is. I just want to deflect the attention, or something. But that was very nice of her. So thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate that. Where was I at before she called? LinkedIn sucks. That's what I said. I recently updated my LinkedIn, and I have been having a debate with McKenna behind the scenes as to whether or not I should keep my title as CEO.
Okay, first off, I wish everyone could have seen his fucking profile picture.
What was wrong with it?
It was not appropriate for a business connection site.
Do you have a LinkedIn?
No.
Yeah.
I feel like you either need to keep it updated or don't have one. And your picture was of you on a moped with a peace sign
No, I was throwing up.
in high school.
I was throwing up. No, it was freshman year of college,
Okay.
sophomore year of college.
Okay, you look
Yeah.
very young.
Just my hair is short.
You looked young.
Okay, my hair was short and I had sunglasses on. But yeah, I was on a moped. I was throwing up some stuff, and yeah, I mean, I set up a LinkedIn. I didn't even set up a LinkedIn with the aspirations of using it for a professional career, in the sense of like what I got a degree in. I set it up because there was Gary V. You guys know Gary V. He's always talking, you gotta be on LinkedIn, you gotta whatever. For anything, he'd be talking to, oh, rappers, you gotta get on LinkedIn, whatever. I do that sometimes. So I was like, okay, Gary V said I gotta fucking have LinkedIn. I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing music. I might as well take this shit seriously. Maybe I'll find a connection. So I put my stuff on there. Right when I founded my business, I switched my title on there to CEO. I switched my picture to this sick ass one with me on a moped going like this. I put CEO of DMR Media Corp. I put artist, professional recording artist, mixing engineer, videographer. It's a bunch of stupid shit like that that I actually do. And then and then recently we had to change it because I was applying for some jobs, and I guess that's not a good look. So
Yep.
But I mean, it still kept CEO. And that's what she thinks
And
I should
Did
get.
you get the job?
I did not get the job. But
so maybe we should take it out.
Maybe they just were too intimidated by the fact that I am already a CEO somewhere else, and they're like, "Why would he?"
Exactly. They'll think you're overqualified.
Well, that just means I wouldn't want to work for a company that's scared of good people, of good workers.
What?
Why would I want to work for a company that is afraid to hire competent people?
That's not.
If a
what I
CEO
said.
applied to work at DMR Media Corp, I'd hire them. Easy.
Okay.
Because I know if they can handle that, they can handle this shit.
Okay.
Simple as that. So yeah, so you guys tell me, should I change the fucking title? Should I not be CEO? Should I be something else? Should I just be janitor? I'm a team member. That just sounds lame to me. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah,
I
that's
just gotta copy Salvador's.
yeah. I gotta copy his. Okay. Who else did we talk? Oh, anybody who's not streamed Blue Hour. Yeah, we kind of covered that already. Oh yeah, people that don't tip. What are you doing? Why aren't you tipping? I know what you're gonna say. Gas prices are a lot. You know, everything costing more right now. They don't got any servers, so the service isn't as good. Whatever the bullshit is. Don't go out. Don't go out if you can't tip. Just don't do it. Easy. Solve that one. Done. Now on top of that, again, so like I said, Big Ty was supposed to be here today. We were gonna have some fun. We were gonna shoot the shit. I was gonna talk about the fact that our most popular videos from this podcast specifically still involve me either doing drugs or people thinking I'm doing drugs. A friend of mine not being fond of people that have foot fetishes, and Ty talking about how he would suck his own dick. I don't know what that means, guys, but I went to school for marketing. I'm trying to figure out what we got to do with the podcast to pivot maybe towards we take those three things and we figure out who is our ideal viewer. Who are you? What do you look like? What do you do? What do you smell like? What do you shave with? That's what we need to figure out. We need to figure out I need a descriptive picture of this person for my head so that I can start tailoring the podcast to those people. Do we need to do melatonin live on the show? It'd be a really boring podcast if it ends up kicking in. We just get really tired towards the end of it. But maybe if that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do. I'm in it for you guys. I do it for you. Foot fetish. That's our other biggest video from the podcast. Personally, I'm not really into that. But if you guys are into that, I could film some videos. I'll do it. I got to do what I got to do to please the people. And lastly, sucking your own dick. I have been having a lot of pain recently right in here. I don't know if it's my appendix is ruptured or what's going on, but it hurts really bad all the time. Like it feels like someone's going like just squeezing this. I have no idea what it is. It's on this side. Sometimes it's on that side. Most of the time it's on this side. I could get a rib removed. I'd probably be able to. I've been stretching a lot. I know I told you guys I've been doing this knees program, this like knees over toes thing. I've been stretching a lot. Most flexible I've ever been in my life. I think if I took a rib out, we could get the rest of the way there. If that's the kind of content you guys want, you just have to tell me, and I will make it happen. But it's a two-way street. You got to tell me what you want to see. I make it happen. So, just going to say that. Again, that was going to be more of a conversation between me and Ty, but he's not here. So, it is just me now telling you that I will do whatever it is that you want for views. It's really shameful, actually, and pathetic in a lot of ways. That being said, I have a cake right here. It is the 3-year episode, 3-year anniversary of the podcast. It's also, let me take this thing off. It's also, we should probably eat like food. I'm fucking starving. But yeah, let me fucking, can I get an assist over here from somebody? Fucking, okay. This is not coming up. Oh, there we go. I just don't want to ruin the fucking cake. So, oh yeah, that's got a sticker, that's why. Went to Jewel Osco about 40 minutes before the show.
Bro,
just give me a second. This is ASMR.
destroy my ear.
There you go. Okay, we got a cake here from Jewel to celebrate the show, and it's also
Oh my god.
it's Pride. Oh shit! I just got my hand. It's Pride. Can you see this?
Yep.
It's Pride Month, so I figured we might as well celebrate before the Supreme Court tries to get rid of my friends, because I don't know what else they're gonna do. But so yeah, I got a cake right here. I'm gonna decorate it. I'm gonna put 3-year detox. And I'm going to eat a piece, and that'll probably be the rest of the show, because I don't know what else we're going to get into today. And again, Ty was going to be here. We were going to talk some more shit. Let me real quick, McKenna, do you want to hold it down for a second? Just speak to the people while I get this other camera, because I should get this other camera.
Can I do my
Over top.
induction?
No, do you have any Well, do you have any words to say for the 3 years?
What?
We can do the passing of the torch after the cake.
Okay.
But do you have anything you want to say to the people for 3 years? And then I'm going to...
Thank you, everyone, for putting up with my lack of knowledge with technology.
Bro, it's not that bad.
What?
It's not that bad, bro.
I know. There's been a couple times, though.
I guess that's fair. Can you tell me, you want to switch to camera 2 real quick? And tell me what we can and cannot see? Because I can't fucking see it because it's connected. How's that?
What am I supposed to see?
A cake. Can you see the cake or no?
No.
Okay. Let me switch you want to switch back to 1? I gotta switch the lens. Okay. I'm switching the lens, people. Just give me 1 second, okay? This is not supposed to happen like this. Okay? We got... The crew is not yet intact. One day soon. So, 3 years, and McKenna, all you have to say is thank you for people putting up with our lack of knowledge.
I don't know. It's been fun. Kevin's here now.
Kevin's here?
He's in the chat.
Oh, Kevin, you missed it. We just talked about you. Okay, you want to switch back to 2?
It's just, is it plugged in?
Yeah.
It's just the chair still.
Okay. Well, you gotta click it and click it again. Well, you gotta add the source again. If that makes sense. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. Well, let me just do that real quick. I'll talk to the people while I'm doing it. You're gonna skedaddle out of here. Let me go back to this real quick. Everybody hide. It's me, Subpoena Gallery. We never use this camera. McKenna, your mic is on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, McKenna's mic is on. We don't use this camera much.
Damn, that was a jump scare.
I had to do it. Okay, I have to fix this real quick. So excuse this for a second.
Bro, I can't believe you did that.
I had to do what I had to fucking do to win. Okay. There we go. So, I'm sorry about that. Let's switch. You want to switch to 2 now? Once I push this button?
Oh.
There you go. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Cake?
There we
Okay.
go.
Cool.
It's upside down, but.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the cake is upside down. There's the cake. You can see the cake. Can you switch to the Lego build fucking scene? That should be both of us.
No.
One of.
Oh, wait. Okay, the cake is small.
Okay. Well, that's dumb. That was the wrong way. Okay, we'll do it like that because I don't want to have you try to switch it. Do we have a lighter? We do have a lighter, right? What is Kevin saying in the chat? I can't see the chat right now.
Congrats.
Oh, thanks, Kev. I appreciate that.
Where did the small torch go?
I don't know. I don't think that was down. Was it down here? How do you... Oh, these are the ones you gotta break, dude. Let me give you guys a little... Yeah, I know some of you guys are weird and like that shit. There you go. That was for you. Not trying to kink shame people. If ASMR's your thing, it's your thing. Let me cut this thing off. I think that's how you do that. Alright, so you can see the cake, though? Alright, what should I put on it?
Probably...
Just a logo? Happy 3?
A 3.
Well, we got this.
Oh. Happy birthday.
Does that look good?
Yep.
Can you make it a little bit bigger, the cake?
Do I just
In the
click
corner?
on it, right?
You just click it and just like the corner of it, you can pull it. Yeah. Okay. So the people can see what's going on. Kevin, I appreciate the congrats though. Okay, let's see. Let's see how fast. Oh, this comes out fast. Shit.
What?
Not that good. Okay. All right. Should I do? You want me to do congrats, or just do the logo?
What do you, it's your cake, bro.
I don't know. What do you guys want? You guys are gonna eat this? I'm only have like one piece. What's the logo look? Oh, okay, there it is.
What?
I forgot. Okay. Bear with me, guys. This is gonna be tough. I'm gonna try not to have a bunch of dead air if my hair won't stick to the fucking mic. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh, I can see it. It's not lagging a ton, is it?
It's a little, but it's okay.
Okay. Well, we'll fucking get through it. Watch this steady hand. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Pretty good. Are we starting off okay?
What is that?
We start. Don't be fucking hating, bro. Why you fucking? I'm doing this fucking. Look at that. Look at that. Fun watching all the content progress and change through the years. Always improving. Always supporting from this side. Appreciate you, Kev. That is Kevin Klitzka. That's who we were covering earlier in the show. He's been on the pod a couple of times. Go check out his episodes. Kev is he's out here. Hopefully Aiden gives you your stuff. Okay, check it out. We looking good?
It looks weird.
Okay, well, what am I supposed to fucking? Oh no. Why is it not coming out? Tell me that doesn't look fucking good so far, dude. Oh shit, that's gotta be. Okay, I'm trying not to have a bunch of. There we go. Boom. Oh wait, we need the other side. There's a little disconnect right there.
Why is the stick so long?
Bro, I don't fucking know. How's that? That look like detox? Does that look like? Can I get a over under? Does that look like detox to you guys or no?
No, yeah.
It's good enough. It's good enough. 3 years. Maybe I'll get better for next year. I'll practice for next year. Maybe we'll get a real cake or something else exciting. Okay. Do we have anything to cut this cake with, or no?
Do you want me to go get something?
No, that's fine. We'll eat the cake. They can see the cake though, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, there's the cake. We don't have a lighter either, so we're gonna I'll put this on fucking Patreon or something. I guess we'll film it after. Yeah, that's 3 years of this show, and I don't want to get super sappy or anything like that, but I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been tuning in since the beginning, and even those who maybe have jumped in along the way. I know we've had quite a few issues with either myself or the show throughout the now 3 years of the show. So I really appreciate those that see something in it and are willing to stick around and hang out. And I love when I get to talk shit with you guys back and forth in the chat. I really enjoy getting to leverage what we've built here to try and bring new people on, and hopefully I can do a better job of bringing new and exciting people on this upcoming year, and keep making a show that you guys will be proud to have seen from the beginning, and I plan on doing it for many years to come. So if you're watching this 3-year celebration live, I really appreciate you, and I just want you to know that I'm really grateful. Right now, obviously, this is the biggest that everything has been in terms of stats, right? Where it's the music is doing the best it's done. That we're at the most subscribers we've been. So I'm really appreciative of that, and I really mean that. I know I talked a lot of shit at the beginning, and I don't want to get too sappy, but I'm just really thankful that I get to host this every week and that I get to have fun conversations with people. I don't want to ramble on too much longer. With that being said, thank you to everybody who tuned in live tonight. Thank you to all those that are going to watch or listen to this on Spotify or YouTube here in the days follow, or maybe years that follow. Also, thank you to our patrons for supporting the channel. If you guys are interested in getting access to extra podcasts, extra behind-the-scenes content from music videos, bloopers from vlogs, and extra footage of hooping stuff, as well as a series where I break down how I make every single one of my songs. And that series, by the way, will be updated in the next week or so, a week and some change, because I'm going to be starting to get into all the new music that we just released and how I did those. If you're interested, go to patreon.com/Darren Rita, and you can help support the channel for as little as $1. Also, thank you to Kenosha Auto Insurance for sponsoring this episode, and this has been the 156th episode of the dtalks podcast. 3